Commander in Chimp. John had always known that his job as the president's chief speechwriter was stressful, but he had never expected it to involve covering up the fact that the president had turned into a monkey. It all started when a visiting dignitary from Brazil presented the president with a gift, a beautiful, ancient carved crystal statue of a monkey. The president was delighted with the gift and immediately touched the statue. As soon as he did, there was a bright flash of light, and the president was transformed into a monkey right before John's eyes. John and the other White House staff were in shock. They knew they had to figure out a way to cover up the transformation and keep the news from getting out to the public. They gathered in the Oval Office to brainstorm ideas, but it was difficult to concentrate with the monkey president swinging from the chandelier and tossing peanuts and pieces of poop at them as they tried to talk. "We have to do something about this," John said, dodging a peanut that flew past his head. "We can't have the President of the United States acting like a monkey in public." The other staffers nodded in agreement, but no one had any good ideas. They were at a loss for how to reverse the transformation or keep it a secret. Just then, the monkey president let out a loud screech and swung down from the chandelier, landing on the conference table with a thud. He grabbed a stack of papers and started tearing them to shreds, tossing the scraps into the air. It was clear that they needed to come up with a plan fast. John suggested they call a meeting with all the White House staff to discuss their options. The meeting was called, and all the staffers gathered in the briefing room. The monkey president was there too, swinging from the chandelier and tossing bananas at everyone as they tried to talk. It was chaos. Despite the distractions, John and the others managed to come up with a plan. They would keep the monkey president hidden in the White House and use a stand-in for all public appearances. It wasn't the perfect solution, but it was the best they could do under the circumstances. For a while, they were able to keep the transformation a secret. But one day, a journalist caught wind of the story and showed up at the White House, determined to get the scoop. The monkey president was in the briefing room at the time, and when he saw the journalist, he let out a loud screech and attacked. He grabbed a pile of poop and flung it at the journalist, hitting him square in the face. The journalist retreated, cursing and wiping the poop from his eyes. The White House staff managed to get the monkey president back under control, but they knew it was only a matter of time before the truth came out. They just hoped that when it did, they would be able to find a way to turn the president back into a human again. After several weeks of frantically trying to keep the transformation a secret, John and the other White House staff were starting to lose hope. They had tried everything they could think of to reverse the transformation, but nothing seemed to work. The monkey president was getting more and more agitated and difficult to control, and they knew it was only a matter of time before the truth came out. One day, John had an idea. He remembered reading about an ancient tribal ritual that involved using a specific type of crystal to absorb negative energy. Could it be possible that the crystal statue that had caused the transformation could also be used to reverse it? John hurried to the president's office, where the monkey president was swinging from the chandelier and tossing peanuts at a group of staffers. He carefully explained his idea to the monkey, hoping that the president would understand and cooperate. To John's surprise, the monkey nodded and swung down from the chandelier, following John to the Oval Office. John retrieved the crystal statue from its place on the president's desk and held it out to the monkey. The monkey hesitated for a moment, then reached out and touched the statue with his paw. There was a bright flash of light, and in an instant, the monkey transformed back into the president. The president was dazed and confused but otherwise seemed to be back to his old self. John and the other staffers were overjoyed, but they knew they had to keep the transformation a secret. They agreed to never speak of it again, and the president went back to his normal duties as if nothing had ever happened. From that day on, John made sure to always be extra cautious when accepting gifts from foreign dignitaries. He had learned his lesson the hard way: you never knew what kind of strange magic might be lurking inside a seemingly innocent gift.